Greetings to you out there and welcome to Music My Way, where you simply hear it, learn it and do it. Today we are going to be taking our 8th lesson and we'll be looking at the major key concept. If I say that I'm playing in the major key, what does that mean? Now when we say that we are playing in a major key, what we are saying is the chords that we are using are essentially taking their roots from the scale of that key. For example, if I say that I am playing in the key of C major, what that means is the notes that I am using, the chords that I am using are chords that take their roots in the scale of C, in the scale of C major. Now, in each major key, your chord 1 is always a major chord. Your chord 4 is always a major chord, and your chord 5 is always a major chord. So chord 1, chord 4, and chord 5 they are always major chords. Now you can be wondering where the chord 1, chord 4, and chord 5 are coming from. Now we have in a major key, for example, let's look at the key of C. We have note 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These different notes are actually form the roots of different chords. These different notes can be played as chords, and the position of the note within the major scale determines what kind of chord you're going to play when you're playing in that key. So in the key of C major, or in every major key, the note that you have in position 1 is always when you want to play it as a chord, you play a major chord. In position 2, the note that we have in position 2, when played as a chord, we play it as a minor chord. In position 3, it is played as a minor chord. In position 4, it's a major chord. Position 5, a major chord. Position 6, a minor chord. And in position 7, it serves as a diminished chord. Okay? So in the key of C, for example, this is C major. This is key of C. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the scale I'm considering. So the chords that I'm going to be constructing, or whatever I am going to be using, is going to be coming from within the notes that we find on the C scale. Okay. Now position 1 is C, and in position 1 we always have a major chord. So if I'm playing in the key of C and I want to play the chord that is in position 1, it's a major chord. In position 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have F, and in position 4 we always have a major chord. Okay, in position 5 we also have a major chord. The note that we have that when played as a chord is a major chord. Okay, so you have 1, 4, and 5. They're always played as major chords. Now, the notes that you find on position 2, 3, and 6, they are played as minor chords. So you have, this is normally D major, but you play as D minor. Okay, if you didn't learn how to construct the minor chords, please make sure you go back and check my previous lessons on how to construct chords. There's a lesson that talks about, that should be lesson 6 or 7. Please just check, pardon me if I'm wrong in any of those, but one of our previous lessons teaches us how to construct this minor chords. So in position 2 we have D. Since it's in position 2, we play it as a minor chord. That's D minor. This is E. This is E major. This is E minor. Okay, so it's in position 3, and position 3 is always a minor chord. Position 4 is major, 5 is major, 6 is minor, and then 7 is diminished. This is 7. This is chord 7. That is 7 major. That is B major chord, B minor chord, B diminished chord, and finally we are back on chord 1. So actually, to help you with the construction of the chords that you find within each key, chord 1 for each key, remember, chord 1 takes its root from note 1. So you simply select note 1, note 3, and note 5, and you have your chord 1 in the key in which you're playing. That is, if you know your scale, your note 1, note 3, and note 5 gives you your chord 1. Note 2, 4, and 6 gives you your chord 2. Note 3, note 5, and note 7. Gives you chord 3, note 4, 6, and 8, which is technically 1. 4, 6, and 8, or 1, whichever you choose to call it, gives you your chord 4, and then 5, 7, and 2 gives you your chord 5, and then 6, 1, and 3 gives you your chord 6, and then 7, 2, and 4 gives you your chord 7, and then back to chord 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back to 1. So in the key of C sharp, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or back to 1. Okay, so please do try to practice the different chords. Try to recognize the different chords and their positions for the different keys, which will necessarily mean that you should know your scales. Please practice your scales and know them. Thanks for watching that video. Please like, share, comment, and do not forget to subscribe. See you in my next lesson. God bless you.